Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you yet one more way for you to enjoy potatoes. And that is through my potato donut recipe. We're gonna take all these dry ingredients and we're gonna just dump them into this massive bowl right over here. We've got some caster sugar, we've got a bit of salt, and then yeast. We're going to stir, and get these things nice and combinated. Once that feels sufficiently mixed, we're going to get into the wets. The recipe calls for buttermilk, but I'm using Amasi because I always have like this much Amasi in the fridge all the time. That really helps with the fluffiness. We've got about half a cup of water. We have got some milk as well, got some softened butter. Finally, star of the show. We've got some mashed potatoes here. You can go get those Woolies ones if you really don't want to cook. But I made this mash earlier and I'm gonna just dump the whole lot in there. 2 medium potatoes worth, yeah. I like to put a little vanilla extract in as well. And then we get the mixing. And then we're gonna pop the wets into the dries. And you wanna do this kind of gradually so that you're not sitting with like a dough ordeal on your hands. You don't want to overwhelm those dry ingredients, you know? And by now you should have like a nice soft dough, a really nice soft dough. So for anyone who's wondering if this tastes like potatoes, it doesn't, but it just gives it this unimitatable softness and lushness and fluffiness that you just can't get in any random ordinary donut. So what I'm going to do now is take this, cover it up, put it in the sun if you want, you don't have to, and let this thing prove and rise till about doubled in size. Was that a shimmy? Is that what a shimmy is? Okay. All right, so I've been proving this for about 40 minutes-ish until doubled in size. That's what the recipe says. We are going to get some flour and we're going to flour our beautiful clean surface. Going to nice and easy. Oh my gosh, so light and fluffy, you guys. That's good. If you only know how to make this, you're set for life. Now I've got this dough that is just like, it's like really soft, like it's kind of a nuisance a little bit. We are going to handle it very gently. Found a glass that kind of looks like the size I want these donuts to be. Cut and just try to retain all those good air bubbles. Look at these beauties. So I'm gonna cover them up, prove them for another 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and do the motions. Okay, so while we're busy proving those guys over there, I'm gonna preheat this oil because it's about to be that time for you already know. But in the meantime, I feel like we need to liven this place up and get some, you know, in the spirit of Easter, get some chocolate around here. Okay, it looks like somebody came through. I'm not gonna say the Easter Bunny, but somebody came through and dropped off all these. Can you please bring my mom on set so I won't swear? Okay, nice and proven. Look at all those beautiful air bubbles. I'm gonna put it down ever so gently and carefully. So I'm going to drop these into this nice hot oil and we're gonna get that beautiful sizzle. Okay, let's not crowd the pan. Already getting some really beautiful color on there. And don't worry if they look kind of rustic, you know? You already deserve all the credit for making donuts at home, for heaven's sakes. There we go. Got some nice potatoey pillows from heaven. What we're gonna do is we're gonna seize the moment and we're going to toss these in some caster sugar before our next step. I'm gonna cool these down really nicely so that they can get ready for the chocolate treatment. Okay, so I've got some melted white chocolate and some melted dark chocolate and I'm going to swirly whirlify them together. Take the dark, mix it in with the white, and then you just kind of do some kind of a swirly motion of some sort. Don't know how this is gonna look, but you know, these donuts speak for themselves. I don't have to do this perfectly at all, and neither do you. There you go. Womp womp. This is not quite what I expected, but it still kind of looks like Jupiter, which I like. Okay, so we've got those. And then these sugary ones, which I'm going to stuff with a little special something. The one thing that has stood the test of time, Woolies chocolate mousse, everybody. Just for some extra dimension, and look at that. Look how moist and fluffy these look. So, okay, fine. Let me just try this thing first. So we've got these ones, and then I'm gonna kind of make a little khaiki in there, little hole. And then we're gonna nice and carefully pipe some of that chocolate mousse up in there. Half of them are sugary and crunchy, and the other half are just decadently chocolatey. Take a look. Can't even talk properly, guys. Take a look at that. And now for the part where I taste it. I don't care how I look right now, this is a good donut. And that's all you need to know. They're really just moist. It's like they've got lotion on them, you guys. They're just the ultimate weekend baking project. I highly recommend these. Can I start again? You sound like an emo teenager. They're not dirty, Mom, it's on purpose. Wait. Okay. Sorry, guys. One more time.